Hello everybody, I am sitting in traffic on the way home and I thought, hey, let's do my New Year's goals, resolutions, whatever you want to call them, because I do really enjoy them. So I'm going to be doing this video where I talk about my hopes for the new year, and I think I may do another one after this one where I look back on my goals for last year and see how I did, because I think that's really important as well, to do reflection, and that's something I started this past year and it has been really helpful. And where are all these people coming from in traffic? Lordy mercy. So I'm just going to be filming different times on the way home here, and yeah, let's see. I did make little notes, but I can't read them because I'm driving. So we're just going to have it. Y'all seem to enjoy the car vlog, so I thought, hey, let's just combine it all here and just have a good old time. So the first thing, I seen a lot of people doing this and I thought it was neat. It was like, choose a word that you want to represent the coming year in 2019. And I went back and forth. You know, I thought about growth, rebirth, direction. Oh, I hate the word birth, the way I say it. It just don't sound good, does it? You know, new direction. Is that a band? No, One Direction. Sorry. Like, I thought I remember one of my nieces saying something about a band. But anyway, y'all can tell it's after work and I'm tired. And, oh gosh, where this weather has been so warm, our air is so jacked up and I am burning up. So if I'm red cheeked, we'll just say I'm rosy, okay? But I went back and forth with all different kinds of words, and the word I really settled on was happy. Okay, that is, okay, let's get serious here. I chose happy because, to be honest, I have not been happy in a hot minute. I have not. I know some people have noticed it in some of the videos. I try not to let it, you know, bleed on over into the channel or whatever, because Lord, now I ain't one of these people that thinks YouTube always needs to be rainbows and positivity. Now don't get me wrong, I am not, because life is not all rainbows and positivity, and for viewers to expect that is just crazy. But it shouldn't be a whole bunch of woe is me stuff either. But anyway, so the past about year and a half, 2 years, I have not been happy. But this last year, y'all, oh my gosh, it's been so frustrating. And a lot of areas in my life, I'm just freaking miserable. Okay, let's just call it what it is. A lot of it has to do with things that I can't just easily change, you know, that I deal with day to day. I'll talk about that more in a minute. I will be working to definitely change that this year, but I mean, and it is no fun to not be happy. And one of my friends made a comment, and they're like, it is like your soul has been sucked out of you, and I've just been having a hard time enjoying things, and it just sucks. I don't know any other way to put it. You know, I'm not going to get on a big mental health spiel on here. You know, I do have issues with anxiety and depression. I have not had them near as bad in the last few years, thank goodness. Oh, there went my bananas. I got groceries in my seat. Anyway, that'll be the only time you'll ever hear me go, oh, there went my bananas. But yeah, in the situation that I deal with day in and day out, it has made it worse. And I can see the now that I'm older and I've lived through really bad bouts of it, I can see the signs that we're getting back there, and that is not an option for me. Maybe someday I will talk about the horrid time I went through. Gosh, it's been over 11 years now. That was horrendous. I mean, anyone that's ever had a total nervous breakdown, and I'm not talking about, oh, I had a breakdown, oh, I had a panic attack. No, like legit, complete, total nervous breakdown. I wouldn't wish that on Satan, y'all. I mean, that's a whole nother story, whole nother day. But I can feel certain things. Does that make sense? Like, I can see a direction that's coming up, and I don't want to go that way. So definitely, we're getting too real, aren't we? But definitely going to be focusing on being happy this coming year, whatever that entails. And another thing I'm doing is making specific plans, because I don't know how the saying goes, but it's like a dream without a plan is still just a dream. And so you want to have plans for things. But with me, you have to skirt the line with how, Lord have mercy, there's 20,000 crows and turkeys and Lord. But anyway, but you have to flirt this line of how, the rigidity of your goals. And because with me, if I make them too rigid, I'm not going to keep them. But if I make them too loose, then they get nowhere. You know what I mean? So, how am I going to attempt to find my happiness again? Well, first off, got to work on the health. That's just straight up. I mean, even if that doesn't help me be more happy, it ain't going to hurt nothing. You know what I mean? So, I need to lose weight. I was doing really good, and then I went in my little woe is me, everything sucks, I'm frustrated, and I went off the wagon again. Not totally, but enough to not be good. So, I want to lose at least 50 pounds this year. We're just going to put it out there. Which for someone my size, that should not be too difficult. It ain't going to be easy peasy, because I don't lose weight very fast anyway. Lord, why didn't I do this in my 20s, but better late than never. I used to be able to just drop weight like that. If you're watching this and you're in your 20s, do it now. Do it now. If you're in your teens, dear God, oh, there goes more groceries. Okay. But do it now. But I'm going to lose 50 pounds this year. Another big thing I have to get on top of. I used to be so good at this until I got sick. Some of y'all may know I have chronic issues. Getting on top of my eating. And, I mean, I'm very restricted in what I can eat, dietarily, also budget-wise, because I've seen some really good recipes and stuff, but good Lord, I can't afford 25 ingredients. So, that's something I just need to get on top of, and that's another thing I struggle with. How rigid do I make it? Like, I know I need to meal plan to a certain extent, but I'm one of these people, I like to have options. So I've started back on that, and just educating myself, seeing what reacts well with my body, see what makes me gain weight, yada, yada, yada. I'm going to try to get my carbs down, but I can't do really low carb, like keto or something like that, because it kills my chronic stuff. So we're going to find a happy medium. I went to the grocery store during lunch today, and I got my breakfast, lunch, and dinners for the rest of the week. And I feel pretty good about that. I gotta go home, cook up some ground turkey meatballs and some other stuff. But anyway, so what else am I gonna do? So we talked about health. What else? So it seems like a no-brainer, but doing more things that I like to do, because a big problem is I let stuff that I hate to do, and I hate that I have to do, and stuff that makes me miserable, but it's a necessity because I got bills to pay, and I let that beat me down to the point where I have no energy to do things that I truly love to do, and not things that I think I should love to do, but things that I actually love to do. And those things are photography. I've been getting back into photography again. I've been taking pictures. I'm going to be posting more on Instagram. Y'all saw some. I took of the cats, and I had those. I loved it. I used to be so big into still photography here about Lord, been about 15 years ago, more than 15 years ago. You know, I used to enter contests, all kinds of stuff. I freaking loved it, and I still do. And I love learning about it, and so that's something I'm going to do more. Also, YouTube videos, videography. I have been loving, I started doing these little edits on my art channel, and I mean, I'm no expert or anything, and I don't have money to have Final Cut Pro or Adobe Premiere or anything like that at the moment, but what I do have, I just have a blast with it. So that I'm going to be doing more of that. And also writing. I want to get back into doing writing posts. I used to do a blog very regularly, and I just, you know, being part of being beat down and stuff, it just sucks the joy out of anything you do. And I want to get back into doing that, because that's a creative outlet for me, and it's something I actually enjoy doing and that I feel good about. You know, it's something that, well, that's a whole nother story for a whole nother day, but I'm going to get back into that. You know, also doing art journaling. I mean, there was a period there I didn't do a single art journal thing for like 4 straight months, because I literally came home and just went to bed because I was so mentally drained, because it's just crap after crap after crap. And oh, you know, I just have to how do I say this without saying bad words? I just have to not give a crap about certain things to give a crap about things that are worth a crap. Does that make sense? So I'm going to be doing more of that. So I haven't set specific goals on Instagram yet, but I will be taking a bunch of photos on there and then posting them out. There for a while I was able to post 5 days a week, and that was amazing. I think once the sun gets better and I have more natural lighting and things, I'll be able to do it more. I also want to get back on my wax Instagram, because I'm going to be doing like 99% of candle and wax stuff on there from now on, because, well, that's a whole nother story for a whole nother day too. But I love it, and I'm going back in and learning more about apertures and shutter speeds and all this stuff that I just need refreshers on, and it's wonderful. And really concentrating on my art channel, because it's actually growing. This channel I have fun with, and it's turned into kind of like a chronicle of my life and my progress and things, but it doesn't grow. YouTube's killed it. So I'm just going to I'm just going to make it my own little personal space, like a video diary pretty much. My art channel has been growing, and I have just been enjoying it so much. I have almost 200 subscribers at the time of this video. I think I have 175. So I want to have 500 on there by June. I think I can do that. Which, I mean, I don't do anything special. I just post videos and hope for the best. But I don't do clickbait or anything like that. But, you know, whole nother story, whole nother day. And for my blog, I'm going to start doing 1 post a month, because I think I can stick to that, and then anything extra is just gravy. So that'll be good. Oh, and going back, I forgot to say, in my health, I'm going to start working out at least 2 times a week. I'm going to shoot for 5, but 2 is mandatory, because some weeks I just don't have the energy, you know, with my chronic issues and stuff, and it's just not going to happen. But I think I can always get 2. Anything above that is gold stars. Freaking gold stars. So so we got health, we got doing more of the crap I love to do, and that makes me happy. Okay, and lastly, I want to just slow down and simplify my life, because that in turn, like, these all work with each other. I think that will aid my happiness here. But the first thing is get back on a budget and get back on a simple one. You know, I had a vlog a while back where I talked about, you know, I did YNAB, you know, the You Need a Budget system. I did the Dave Ramsey zero-based budget. I had all these apps. I had all these programs. And I got to thinking, and they'd work for a month or two, and then they wouldn't work. And I got to thinking, the best time I was on a budget, and I just killed it. And this is when I worked at a grocery store, y'all, and I wasn't making anything. This was when, like, minimum wage was $5, But I killed it with my finances, and I was able to pay off a ton of my student loans, working part-time for barely above minimum wage. And how I did it, I took a piece of daggone notebook paper, and I just wrote all my crap out. And I do still do the zero-based budget, where you allot, every dollar that's coming in to something. You don't just go, "Woo, I got $200 left. Let's go shopping." That needs to go somewhere. But that's what I've gone back to, and just sat down every single month, piece of notebook paper, and work the crap out. I'm also going back to more cash-based budgeting. I'm switching it up a little bit. I may get into that in another video if y'all would like to hear updates on that. So that's a big thing, and I want it just one. I don't even have to think about it. I look at my little envelopes. I see how much money is left, and that's how much, and it's just simple, and it's all taken care of. And y'all know what? I sat down last night, and I worked everything out, and I'm thinking, I have no money. I have to make more money. Well, I actually am able to put quite a little bit into my savings account every month, which I don't make much, but it's a good 30% of my take-home income after taxes and 401k and stuff, just in my savings. And I was worried I wouldn't be able to buy a new camera anytime soon, and sure enough, I should have a new camera before summer, as long as nothing comes up. So that's wonderful, just by sitting down and figuring stuff out. And that's before I've really gotten scorched earth on it. So now, one thing it's going to be challenging, but I'm looking at it as kind of fun, is my groceries. I'm limiting myself to $200 a month, and that includes food, shampoo, toilet paper, cleaner, like anything you need to get at the store pretty much. So yeah, so far so good though. I went to Walmart today, and it was $38 with tax for a whole week. And that's 3 meals every day for me. So today's the 2nd. That'll get me through, I think, till the 10th, whatever Monday is. Or whenever. I don't know. But yeah, and it's just all simplifying it. And oh gosh, I had my little grocery list. I was in and out of Walmart 15 minutes, y'all. It was beautiful. But anyway, another thing simplifying is I'm going to continue to declutter. Y'all know I have been on a decluttering journey since the beginning of time, it seems like. But I tell y'all what, the less stuff I have, oh, it's wonderful. It frees up your mind so much. You don't have guilt because all this crap is sitting around. You don't have to think because you don't have 9,000 choices. Like, I hate choices. I used to be a person, I wanted like 500 choices. No, I want like 1 or 2. I don't want to think about it. You just give me one thing, I'll take it and I'll deal with it. I don't want to have to think about it. And so I've been really simplifying my life by decluttering. I don't have collections of things. I think about the only collection I have left is I have a couple drawers of wax melt, which I want to get that down to like nothing, because I don't want the choices. I want to open it up and there'd be like 10, and that's it. And that just, excuse me, that just frees up my mind completely so that I have more energy to do things that I like doing, therefore more energy to put into things that make me happy. See, happy. I know I had more. Hold on, let's just look here. Now that I'm parked in the driveway. Let's see. Lose weight, eat better, do things that make me happy. I put items, more quality items and less of them. Yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it. That's what I'm focusing on this year. Also, with that simplifying, resting, understand that things don't always have to be done right then. Most crap in this life is not that deep. It's not that serious. And if it doesn't get done because you're sick or you feel like crap or something that day, just rest. That's something, that was my big goal last year, and I have really embraced that this year, and it has been wonderful. So, yeah, so we're simplifying the life by budget, decluttering, and with that, renovating. I hope to get the kitchen, or I am going to get the kitchen and the dining room done this year, because the last couple years we did living room, office, and bedroom. So, we're going to kill it on that, because we do it ourselves, and we cash flow it. And yeah, I think all that together, and plus, you know, improving other things in my life that I can't really talk about right now, make some big changes, I think I'll be able to find how to be happy again. So I'm excited about that. So yeah, there's my New Year's resolutions in a nutshell. We're going to be happy. We're going to work on the health. We're going to work on things that I love to do and forget about crap that I don't like to do. And if they don't like it, whatever. It ain't the end of the world. And we're going to simplify things and put systems in place where crap just works. And you don't have to stress over things because it just works. So yeah, there we go. I wanted to make this whole thing and do like little slides with my goals and everything. But I was like, you know what, Jennifer? You ain't got time for that this week. And you ain't got a video ready to go. So you just need to talk about it and get your goals out there and just get it out there, because maybe there's other people watching this, they ain't happy either, and they like, hey, she ain't happy either, we gonna get happy, you know what I mean? So anyway, so thank y'all so much. Be on the lookout. I am, as long as I figure out how to download it, I'm going to do an update of like what I said I wanted to do last year and how I did on that. And I also shot a video where I cleaned the kitchen up because it was a legit disaster. At least the counters are all piled up after the holidays, and I just did a little cleaning video with it. And yeah, thank y'all so much. This cat is staring at me. It's making me very uncomfortable. I don't know. And if y'all would like, going into this new year, I still got a couple minutes, you know, I'm struggling to find because on YouTube you're supposed to have a specific direction for your channel now. Like, would y'all like monthly videos where I kind of check in and tell y'all, or it probably won't be monthly, maybe quarterly, but where I check in and tell y'all how I'm doing with my goals here, or maybe show y'all how the meal planning's going, or the budgeting's going, and stuff like that. If y'all would like stuff like that, let me know. Leave a comment, leave a thumbs up. That would be great. If y'all have any really good, easy, cheap, quick meal ideas that are low salt. I can't have pasta. I can't have too much fibrous things. Y'all got good ideas with that, you just leave them on down below. I love, some of y'all are just so good at this stuff. I have no domestic skills. Like none. I'm going to try cauliflower rice for the first time. Wish me luck. But thank y'all so much, and I will see y'all next week. Bye, guys.